Narkle, Steve Malaxis, a couple of standover medals there. More than a couple, as the ball is, each Fremantle player is slung to the ground. That was Sheppard. In illegal disposal, said the umpire. Thompson.
Green, who plays on immediately. Free at centre half back. The mark taken by Lucas. Loops up by hand there with the run through the middle by Sheppard out towards right half forward. Handley, better recovery than McCarry. He realises no one around him. Goes long inside 50. Caught behind down there was De Boer having to fist it away. Conway, Heldman not in possession. Not Conway, Sheppard I should say. Heldman not in possession.
Glenn, Tim Houlihan's just come off the ground. He took a heavy knock. He was in the arms of the trainers there for a while. But
he ran into him, shoulder.
Richardson gives it off to Blackwell. A daisy cutter from Blackwell, and it's been marked very low down by Chad Jones, who wants to play on. Sheppard just wasn't showing enough awareness, and luckily for him, and a poor effort in the end by Chad Jones, probably Rhino, who should have done a lot better than that.
Gathered by Rowe, goes very wide towards the outer side. Claremont have some numbers out there. De Boer got rid of his opponent too easily there, just push Sheppard off it. Hand passes over the top.
The handle on it, but eventually does. Goes with a low pass and finds Sheppard virtually at centre half back. Youngster Sheppard chips the ball into the middle of the ground cleverly to the advantage of Griffiths, who wants to get on with it quickly. Off the side.
Then towards the teammate in Davidson, who goes short, and away go East Fremantle. Lucas gets it across towards a rampaging Sheppard through the middle of the ground. Poor kick though over the head of the leading Dunn. Getting back there first is Dunn though. He slipped in front of his opponent Handley, and in the end McCarry trying to soccer it off the ground. It's gone for a behind.
Brad Sheppard in the State 18 Academy group. Glenn is a player of the future, no doubt.
Outer pocket. Green back into the corridor. Sheppard. He's got the big fella free at centre half back. Young marks, turns, plays on.
Then 3 or 4 bounces, steadies, kick to position, running into position. There was Dunn, flicks off a lightning hand pass to Sheppard. Sheppard runs to 45 metres, goes long, and just misses to the right.
Would have been a very good goal. They went up the corridor instead of out wide, and should have finished off with the goal there, Sheppard.
And Brad Sheppard there, just missing Anthony Kayanga having a breather. With Hardingham on the burst at full tilt, draws a player, gives it now to Sheppard, who's just forward of centre wing, get plenty of distance with the kick. Warren drops a sitter, unlike him. Now he goes in, and Handley may have to save the day in the Tigers. They just haven't got enough run, not enough movement. Big pack on the outer wing. Blackwell with another disposal, gives it to Richardson, who's disappeared out of the game a bit. Drives the ball up along the flank. Stevenson, this throw in with Lindsay. Lindsay palmed it down. Sheppard got a hand to it. Went to McGinnity, however. His hand pass favours Blackwell. Conway got it to Teakle, now for Solo again, who's had a lot of the footy. Sheppard, the hand pass not particularly tidy, but Spanger's there.
Sharks, but his hand pass taken by Rutherford, who floats it down the outer side. 1 on 2, and the 1 wins. And a 50-metre penalty, which will move Sheppard down to about 70 metres out from East Fremantle's goal.
Well, if that was deliberate by Swift, you just can't get your head around it, can you?
Gee, I don't know what else what else he could do there. He stopped and turned sideways on, but in fact he's going to be marched down to about 55 metres of the goal line. So a chance here for Sheppard. State 18 player last year. Stabs it low, but through the hands of Staker. Bedford in game number 2. Gets a hand pass away to Jarvis. Jarvis across the full back line. Rowe marks. Hand pass away to James Thompson. Quieter than last week. After a bounce, kicks it poorly indeed. Onto the chest of Sheppard. The Solo calling for it back in the middle. He marks in space. Plays on.
Eventually they do. It was Jackson who got the left boot into it, just floated it up to half forward. Sheppard, very talented youngster, gathers the football and kicks it up towards the centre wing, and it's been marked by Davidson. Well, again, East Fremantle, but still controlling the foot. He doesn't know whether to go by hand or foot. Eventually a risky little hand pass to which put McNamara under some pressure. He gave it to Sheppard. Sheppard under pressure, goes with the boot. Taken by McGinnity. Now Thompson, who was tackled from behind.